day, everyone, and welcome back. There are cities you visit, and then there are cities that leave a lasting impression. Today, our journey brings us to the heart of Catalonia, to the breathtaking city of Barcelona, where every street tells a story, every building is a work of art, and every moment is filled with life. Our home for the next adventure is Plaça de Catalunya, the vibrant heart of the city. From here, we'll wander through Barcelona's timeless streets in search of its most iconic treasures. Our first stop is the magnificent Sagrada Família, Antoni Gaudí's extraordinary masterpiece. Rising towards the sky with its intricate towers and breathtaking details, it is more than a cathedral. It is a symbol of imagination, faith, and a dream that has spanned generations. Next, we'll step into the enchanting world of Park Güell, where colorful mosaics, flowing architecture, and stunning views over the city reveal the genius of Gaudí. Around every corner, creativity comes alive, blending nature and art in ways unlike anywhere else on Earth. As the afternoon light paints the city in warm, golden tones, we'll make our way to Montjuïc, where panoramic views stretch across Barcelona's skyline, the Mediterranean Sea, and the bustling harbor below. Then, as evening falls, we'll experience the vibrant soul of the city with a leisurely stroll along the legendary La Rambla. Street musicians fill the air with music, cafes come alive with conversation, and the city's unmistakable energy creates the perfect ending to an unforgettable day. From architectural wonders and spectacular viewpoints to lively streets filled with history and culture, Barcelona promises an adventure at every turn. So sit back, relax, and join us as we discover one of the world's most captivating cities. This is Barcelona. Let's explore. As we approach the world-famous Sagrada Familia, its magnificent towers slowly rise above the Barcelona skyline. Even from a distance, its breathtaking beauty leaves us speechless. Every intricate detail, every soaring spire seems to reach toward the heavens, making this unlike any cathedral we have ever seen. The closer we get, the more extraordinary it becomes. We can hardly contain our excitement as we prepare to step inside one of the greatest architectural masterpieces ever created. The story of the Sagrada Familia began in 1882, but everything changed just a year later when the visionary Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí took over the project. Gaudí devoted the final decades of his life entirely to this extraordinary basilica, transforming it into his life's masterpiece. Inspired by nature and his deep Christian faith, he designed a building where no two angles feel the same, where towering columns resemble a forest, and where sunlight pours through colorful stained glass, filling the interior with an almost magical glow. Construction has continued for well over a century. Delayed by financial challenges, the Spanish Civil War, and the incredible complexity of Gaudí's design, the basilica remains one of the longest-running construction projects in history. Yet this unfinished masterpiece has become a powerful symbol of dedication, creativity, and the pursuit of perfection. For the people of Barcelona, the Sagrada Familia is far more than a famous landmark. It represents the city's artistic soul, its rich Catalan heritage, and the boundless imagination that has inspired generations. Every year, millions of visitors travel from around the world to witness this architectural wonder, a place where art, engineering, nature, and faith come together in perfect harmony. Today, we finally have the opportunity to experience it for ourselves. Beyond these magnificent doors lies a world of incredible craftsmanship, breathtaking colors, and unforgettable stories waiting to be discovered. Join us as we step inside one of the most iconic buildings on Earth and uncover the magic of Barcelona's greatest treasure. As the massive doors open, the world outside quietly fades away. The moment we step inside the Sagrada Familia, we are surrounded by a breathtaking space unlike anything we have ever experienced. It's not just a church, it feels like walking into a living work of art. Our eyes are instantly drawn upward. Towering columns rise like the trunks of ancient trees, branching gracefully across the ceiling to create a magnificent stone forest. This was Antoni Gaudí's vision, to bring the beauty of nature indoors, reminding us that the greatest architect of all is nature itself. Then, the light begins its performance. Sunlight pours through the extraordinary stained glass windows, filling the basilica with brilliant shades of blue, green, gold, and fiery red. As the sun moves across the sky, the colors slowly dance across the walls and floor, transforming the entire space into a constantly changing masterpiece. No two visits are ever exactly the same. Every corner reveals another incredible detail. Delicate carvings, hidden symbols, and intricate sculptures tell stories from the life of Jesus, while every curve and every line reflects Gaudí's belief that architecture should inspire wonder and bring people closer to God. What makes this place even more remarkable is that more than 140 years after construction began, craftsmen and architects continue working to complete Gaudí's extraordinary dream. Each new stone is carefully shaped using both traditional craftsmanship and modern technology, ensuring his vision lives on for future generations. Standing here, it's easy to understand why the Sagrada Familia has become the heart and soul of Barcelona. It is more than an architectural icon, it is a testament to human creativity, patience, faith, and imagination. A place where art meets engineering, where history embraces the future, and where millions of people from around the world gather to experience something truly unforgettable. As we take one last look around this magnificent basilica, we leave with more than beautiful photographs. We leave with a sense of wonder, inspired by the genius of Antoni Gaudí, and reminded that some dreams are so extraordinary, they are worth building for generations. The Sagrada Familia isn't simply a place to visit, it is a place to feel. And for us, it will forever be one of the most unforgettable experiences in Barcelona. As we leave the awe-inspiring Sagrada Familia behind, our journey through Barcelona continues to another masterpiece shaped by the imagination of Antoni Gaudí. Our next destination is the enchanting Park Güell, a place where architecture, nature, and fantasy come together in perfect harmony. Perched high on Carmel Hill, Park Güell welcomes us with sweeping views over Barcelona and a world that feels as though it has been lifted straight from a storybook. Every colorful mosaic, every winding pathway, and every sculpted stone seems to celebrate the beauty of creativity. We can't wait to discover what makes this one of the city's most treasured landmarks. The story of Park Güell began in 1900 when the wealthy entrepreneur Eusebi Güell commissioned Antoni Gaudí to create an exclusive garden community for Barcelona's elite. Inspired by the English Garden City movement, the ambitious project was meant to feature elegant homes surrounded by lush green spaces, but the development never attracted enough buyers and only a handful of houses were built. What was once considered a commercial failure would eventually become one of the world's most celebrated public parks. Rather than forcing nature into straight lines, Gaudí allowed the landscape to guide his designs. He embraced the curves of the hillside, using local stone to blend buildings seamlessly into their surroundings. His vibrant mosaics, known as trencadís, were crafted from broken pieces of ceramic, proving that even discarded materials could be transformed into extraordinary works of art. As we wander through the park, every corner reveals another surprise. Park Güell is far more than a beautiful park. It captures the spirit of Barcelona, bold, imaginative, and deeply connected to its Catalan identity. It showcases Gaudí's extraordinary belief that architecture should live in harmony with nature, creating spaces that inspire joy, curiosity, and wonder. In 1984, Park Güell was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, honoring its outstanding cultural and architectural significance. Today, millions of visitors come here not only to admire its beauty, but also to experience the limitless imagination of one of history's greatest architects. Whether you're captivated by Gaudí's genius, searching for unforgettable views, or simply looking for a peaceful escape above the bustling city, Park Güell offers an experience unlike anywhere else in the world. It's more than a destination, it's a place where imagination comes to life, and every step feels like walking through a dream. After being captivated by the breathtaking beauty of the Sagrada Familia and wandering through the magical world of Park Güell, our adventure continues to another of Barcelona's most iconic landmarks, Montjuïc. Leaving Gaudi's imaginative creations behind, we travel across the city toward a hill that has witnessed centuries of Barcelona's history. As the bustling streets gradually give way to lush gardens and sweeping views, the atmosphere begins to change. The energy of the city softens, replaced by a sense of calm and anticipation. Soon, we're stepping aboard the Montjuïc cable car. As it gently glides higher above the rooftops, Barcelona slowly unfolds beneath us. The city's elegant avenues stretch toward the sparkling Mediterranean, while the busy harbor reminds us that Barcelona has long been one of Europe's great maritime cities. Every moment of the journey reveals another spectacular view, making the ride itself an unforgettable experience. At the summit stands the mighty Montjuïc Castle, proudly overlooking the city since the 17th century. Originally built in 1640 during the Catalan Revolt, the fortress was later expanded to defend Barcelona's strategic harbor. Through the centuries, it has witnessed battles, political upheaval, and remarkable transformation. Today, its stone walls tell stories of resilience, while offering some of the most breathtaking panoramic views in all of Catalonia. From the castle, we begin a leisurely walk down through the peaceful gardens of Montjuïc. Along the way, every turn offers another postcard-worthy view of Barcelona, from the glittering sea to the city's famous skyline. Our path eventually leads us to the majestic Venetian towers, elegant landmarks built for the 1929 Barcelona International Exposition. Inspired by the iconic towers of Venice, they stand proudly at the entrance to Montjuïc, welcoming visitors into one of the city's grandest cultural districts. Standing proudly behind them is the magnificent National Art Museum of Catalonia. Housed inside the stunning Palau Nacional, also built for the 1929 International Exposition, the museum is celebrated for its extraordinary collection of Catalan art. Even from the outside, its grand architecture, cascading fountains, and sweeping views over Plaza de España create one of Barcelona's most spectacular scenes. Montjuïc is more than just a hill. It is where history, art, culture, and nature come together in perfect harmony. Whether you're soaring above the city in a cable car, exploring centuries-old fortifications, admiring world-class architecture, or simply taking in one of the finest views in Spain, every moment here feels unforgettable. As the day draws to a close and Barcelona glows beneath the warm Mediterranean sun, it's easy to understand why Montjuïc remains one of the city's most treasured destinations. It's not just a place to visit, it's a place to experience. And if Barcelona is on your travel list, Montjuïc is a destination that truly deserves a place on your itinerary. As the afternoon gently gives way to evening, we make our way back to Plaza Catalunya, the vibrant heart of Barcelona. After a short rest at the hotel, we're ready for one last adventure to end an unforgettable day. As the golden light begins to paint the city, we set off towards one of Barcelona's most iconic experiences, La Rambla. More than just a street, La Rambla is the city's living stage. Stretching for around 1.2 kilometers from Plaza Catalunya to the old harbor, this famous boulevard was once a seasonal stream that flowed just outside Barcelona's medieval walls. Over the centuries, it evolved into the city's grand promenade, becoming a gathering place where locals celebrate, artists perform, musicians fill the air with melodies, and travelers from around the world come to experience the unmistakable spirit of Barcelona. Walking along La Rambla is about more than reaching a destination. It's about soaking in the atmosphere, the laughter spilling from cafes, the colorful flower stalls, the living statues standing perfectly still, and the constant rhythm of a city that never loses its energy. But sometimes, the greatest discoveries are found by stepping away from the crowds. Hidden behind the bustling boulevard, we wander through narrow stone alleyways until they suddenly open into one of Barcelona's most beautiful squares, Plaça Reial. Built during the mid-19th century on the site of a former Capuchin convent, Plaça Reial was designed as an elegant gathering place for the growing city. Surrounded by graceful arcades lined with palm trees and illuminated by ornate street lamps designed by a young Antoni Gaudí, the square has become one of Barcelona's favorite meeting places. By day it's relaxed and welcoming, while by night it comes alive with restaurants, cafes, and the joyful conversations of locals and visitors alike. This is the perfect place to slow down. Sitting beneath the palm trees, we enjoy a wonderful Spanish dinner while watching the square come alive around us. Moments like these remind us that travel isn't only about seeing famous landmarks, it's about embracing the atmosphere and creating memories in places where everyday life unfolds. With dinner finished, the evening is still young. We continue our walk along Passeig de Gràcia, Barcelona's most elegant boulevard. During the late 19th century, this avenue became the showcase of the city's prosperity, where wealthy families built magnificent homes that reflected their success and their love for bold artistic design. Then, rising before us like something from a fairy tale, stands one of Antoni Gaudí's greatest masterpieces, Casa Batlló. Completed in 1906, Casa Batlló was created when the wealthy Batlló family commissioned Gaudí to completely transform an ordinary townhouse into something the world had never seen before. Rather than following traditional architecture, Gaudí looked to nature for inspiration. Every curve, every color, and every detail seems alive. The shimmering mosaic facade reflects the colors of the Mediterranean Sea. The balconies resemble mysterious masks watching over the street below. Above them, the undulating rooftop is widely believed to represent the back of a dragon, inspired by the legend of Saint George, the patron saint of Catalonia. The tower crowned with a cross symbolizes Saint George's sword triumphing over the dragon, a story deeply woven into Catalan culture and identity. For the people of Barcelona, Casa Batlló is far more than a beautiful building. It stands as a symbol of Catalan creativity, imagination, and pride. Alongside Gaudí's other extraordinary works, it helped define Barcelona as one of the world's greatest cities for architecture, earning recognition as part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site and inspiring millions of visitors every year. As our evening comes to an end, we reflect on everything this remarkable city has shared with us today. From the vibrant energy of La Rambla to the hidden charm of Plaza Real, and finally to the timeless beauty of Casa Batlló, Barcelona has revealed itself as a city where history, culture, and art blend seamlessly into everyday life. And as we make our way back through the softly lit streets, one thought stays with us. Barcelona isn't simply a city to visit, it's a city to feel, to wander, and to fall in love with, one unforgettable moment at a time. As darkness gently embraces the city, Barcelona begins to glow in a completely different light. The streets become quieter, the buildings shine beneath the golden lamps, and every corner feels as though it is holding on to centuries of unforgettable stories. Today, we stood beneath the towering masterpiece of the Sagrada Família, where faith, imagination, and architecture come together unlike anywhere else on earth. We wandered through the colorful fantasy of Park Güell, where Antoni Gaudí proved that nature is the greatest artist of all. We climbed the historic hill of Montjuïc, looking across a city that has welcomed explorers, dreamers, and artists for generations. We lost ourselves in the vibrant rhythm of La Rambla, where the spirit of Barcelona comes alive through its people, music, and endless energy. And finally, we admired the extraordinary beauty of Casa Batlló, a building that reminds us that creativity has no limits. These places are famous not simply because millions of people visit them each year, but because they tell the story of Barcelona itself, a city built on passion, resilience, artistic genius, and an unwavering desire to dream beyond the ordinary. Every landmark is more than a destination. It is a symbol of history, culture, and the enduring legacy of one of the world's most inspiring cities. So, was Barcelona worth visiting? Absolutely. Not because of a single landmark, but because every moment here feels alive. Every street invites curiosity. Every building sparks wonder. Every sunset leaves you wishing for just one more day. Barcelona isn't a city that simply fills your camera with beautiful photos. It fills your heart with unforgettable memories. Long after the journey ends, you'll remember the echo of musicians along La Rambla, the colors of Gaudí's imagination, the breathtaking skyline from Montjuïc, and the awe of standing before monuments that have inspired the world for generations. As we say goodbye to this incredible city, we leave with more than souvenirs. We leave with stories, emotions, and memories that will stay with us forever. Thank you for being part of this journey. If you enjoyed traveling with us through the magical streets of Barcelona, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us on our next adventure as we continue discovering the world's most extraordinary places. Because in the end, travel isn't about how many places we've seen, it's about the moments that change us, the stories we carry home, and the memories that become part of who we are. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and we'll see you in the next adventure.